Hey guys, welcome back. This is ChosenArchitect, and today we're going to learn how to set up a Tier 2 altar from Astral Sorcery, and also learn how to use the hand telescope. Hopefully you guys are ready. Alright, so welcome back. We are going to get deeper into Astral Sorcery today, and I think we should be able to get pretty far. We're going to learn a little bit about constellations and how to deal with those. I've done a lot of rock crystal mining. If we take a look in here, show you how many rock crystals I have. Yeah, I have quite a few. So as you can see, all different strengths and such. So I just did a lot of mining for those guys. Some of them are really poor. I've noticed that there are some, like this is a horrible rock crystal, but good for crafting. So we're going to use that in some crafting recipes. What I'd like to get done today is get ourselves the Wave Skywave Resonator. And if you take a look, I'm in Exploration. I'm under the Exploration tab. We've pretty much done everything for discovery here. So just about everything's done. We have our sooty marble, we have our regular marble, we've found the ores, and we've got ourselves ancient shrine and stuff like that, and our constellation paper. So we are done with discovery completely. So we are in exploration, and I think by today we'll be able to upgrade our Starlight crafting altar. So we'll go jump into Tier 2. If you remember last time we were working with this, we got ourselves some... Let's go to our Starlight Table. We got ourselves some liquid starlight. And I kind of derped a little bit. I did have a fluid duct here, and I totally forgot that fluid ducts don't work with hot fluids. You have to use a hardened fluid duct for that. Which, yeah, they all use hardened... they use, like, the hardened glass, so I don't know why... I don't know why that's a thing, but it is. And this stuff is apparently hot, so don't do that. But you can just throw it all into a bucket. And as I said, it does hold about 2 buckets worth, as you can see there. So 2 buckets worth, and that's all we have at the moment. Now, we do have our Starlight Table here. And I did want to take a look at possibly upgrading this thing even further to get ourselves some more starlight. And really, what this does is it charges starlight. So we need a glass lens. We need some wood, planks, and we're going to need a piece of marble and 2 gold nuggets. And then we're also going to need a platform for this to go above our altar. Now, what this thing will do is it will charge and gain, and like basically it's a starlight battery. Is the best way I could think of it. It's a starlight battery. So let's head home and get those few items. So we're going to need some gold nuggets. We're really only going to need 1 lens, so I'm not too worried about that. And the regular lens requires glass panes, I do believe. If we take a look at our lens, this right here requires, yeah, glass panes and aquamarine. So we'll actually make some glass lens, or glass panes. We already have the aquamarine. We need wood, 2 regular planks, and our marble. And we should be able to make this thing. I do have the marble and stuff ready to go, so let's go ahead and travel back, and let's try and do this. Okay, so we're going to move this platform pretty high up. I think I'll go, let's see, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I'll do it 16 high, and let's take a look at our recipe here. If I can see that. There's our journal. Let's take a look at this. Okay, so we're going to need a little bit of starlight for this. I don't know how much this is actually going to cost starlight-wise, but I know the lenses are pretty cheap. But the actual platform is going to be regular marble. It says right here. Okay, so we need chiseled marbles, 4 of those. 4 marble arches. So chiseled marble and marble arches. So let's take a look at that. Some chiseled marble and marbled arches. So there we go. And these are going to be kind of split up. I think it was chiseled marble across the sides. Before I do that, let's actually check. So the chiseled marble's on the outside, so I've already messed up. Let's go ahead and do this. There we go. And we'll put the marbled arches on the sides. There we go. That looks more like it. And then we're going to put the chiseled marble in the corners. Just like this. Alright, and then the center, we can kind of mine all the way down, because I think we need a clear space to the sky at first until we get the stuff made. I think it's getting close to nighttime, is it? It's starting to happen, starting to become closer. So let's go ahead and get our lens. And we should be able to craft this thing in the daylight. So let's do that. Look at that, perfect. So bright. Alright, so we have that crafted. Now let's move on into our next thing we need to craft. And hopefully we have enough starlight for this. So it was 2 pieces of wood and any type of marble. And it looks like we will have enough starlight to craft it. So let's go ahead and do so. Perfect. And then we crafted it. Okay, and it looks like we need to take that sooty marble and place the sooty marble right in the center, just like that. And then we place the lens there. And that should be exactly what we need to do. I'm pretty sure that's what it said. Alright. So the way this structure looks, it looks like it's working. Right? 1 sooty marble, 1 spectral ray, and everything should work. Okay. So what this is going to do is basically give this thing a charge. Right now there's nothing going to it though. See, that's what I was wondering. I was wondering if this thing actually does do what it's supposed to do. It does say it does charge. Oh, we have to put a lens inside it. I bet that's what that means. Okay, so we'll do that. We'll put a lens inside. But first we, of course, have to break the thing and craft ourselves another lens. Let's get another lens crafted. Now let's just double check and make sure it says what it says. It's dedicated to collecting starlight for the altar. Near should help solve that problem. A clear view to the sky is most certainly a necessity, and better results will most likely be achieved at night. Okay. It says when the relay has been placed high up, but close to the altar, it will collect and focus starlight once. Alright. However, placing too many relays, I think it requires a piece of glass in the center, but I think it might need to be moved to the side. I've never made these before, so this right here is something new to me. I've not made one before. Okay, so now it looks like it's working. It's got some kind of purple effect. And if I go down here, nope, no starlight. Strange. Maybe it needs to be somewhere else. Yeah, that's what I'm kind of figuring. Alright, so now I do believe it is working. What I did was I moved it so that way this has a clear view of the sky as well. And then I set this to the side and I put it about 9 blocks up. I think you can go higher than that, so 16 I think you can go. It should work fine. And it does look like it's working because I don't remember this thing having a full starlight bar, but it does definitely have a full starlight bar now. I can't really tell. I thought there might be particle effects that go from here to there, but this does have particle effects on it. But yeah, it does seem like it's working somewhat. Alright, so now that it's nighttime, we can kind of move on. Let's go ahead and find ourselves a good place to put this. And to do that, we need a Skywave Resonator. So this would require a liquid starlight, 2 pieces of marble, and a gold ingot and aquamarine. So that, all we need is a gold ingot, and we should be good to go. I'll actually take a couple of gold ingots. Alright, and we should be able to place this stuff in here. Let me take a quick look and make sure I know the recipe. Alright, aquamarine, liquid starlight, and that. Okay, so this should be good. We should be good to go. 2 blocks of marble, aquamarine in the top, and a liquid starlight here, and we can get ourselves one of those bad boys. Perfect. I should honestly be putting a few more things in here. Let me actually throw some aquamarine in there so we can get some more of that going. And let's take a look at the Skywave Resonator. So this guy is pretty cool. What we can do with it is hold it in our hand and kind of walk around. I want to walk closer to the base because I want to find a place that is near our base so we don't have to travel as far every time. I know right now we're not that far away, but it'd be nice to have a spot a little bit closer to our base. And what I'm looking for is wow, kind of a bluish patch. And this is like right on our base. That is sweet. Okay, so this whole thing is connected pretty close to the base. Let me actually get my sword here. Looks like we have some trouble. Would prefer you guys not to blow up my base. There we go. So yeah, this whole area looks pretty nice. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to place illumination powder right in the center, just so I can mark it. So right here seems like a good place. And I think we're going to put ourselves a base there. Let's kind of check and see if there's anywhere else possibly around us that we could use. That is pretty low to the ground there, so that could be an issue. But yeah, I'm not really seeing much more. But that's what you're going to look for is that kind of dark purplish color there, and that should show you that it's a high concentration of starlight in that place. So that's where you're going to want to set up your teleporter. Oh, there's one right here as well. This one's really dark. Yeah, this is a really dark area. But we'd have to build our platform up off the ground. I think I'm going to try that one first of all. That should be a good place to put all this stuff. So, you know what? What we need to do is break all this. I know we just set it all up. That's kind of just demonstrating this guy. We'll put it back over there as well, because if we have the tier 2, we may actually, to be able to get more starlight and max out our tier 2 altar, we may need one of those. But remember, you can't place a lot of them, because if you do, there's a chance it'll start cannibalizing the starlight and basically consuming it. So I'll let that guy stay over there until we kind of get to this place over here. Hopefully that aquamarine kind of disappears. And we're going to clear this area out. I think that should be perfect. So yeah, I'm going to kind of clear all this area out and get all the stuff I need ready. And I'll meet you guys in a bit. Alright, so this is where everything is going to go. I kind of clear this area out, but right here is where this thing is going to go. We're going to get rid of that skeleton. So right here is going to be our base platform. So what I want to do is kind of mark this with a piece of sooty marble right there. So we kind of know where to place everything. And if we take a look at our journal, it kind of gives us a demonstration on what this platform should look like. And this section, of course, is under the Starlight Crafting Altar, and right here is what it talks about. If you hover over this little thing up top, it'll show you exactly what you need. So you're going to need a Starlight Crafting Altar for, of course, 8 chiseled marble. You're going to need 28 marble arches, 24 marble bricks, 21 sooty marble, and 8 marble pillars. All of which I'm pretty sure you can get straight from here. So what you want to do, like the best way I've found to build this thing and to get everything set up and looking really good, is to have everything placed perfectly the amount, or they have the amount perfect inside your inventory. So I'm pretty sure it said we needed 21 sooty marble, 21 and 40 or 24 marble bricks, right? 24. So let's go ahead and make sure we get enough of those. There we go. And then we're also going to need 28 marble arches. So 28 marble arches should be easy to obtain. There we go. And we're also going to need 8 chiseled marble. Right? 8 chiseled marble. Where's it at? 8 chiseled marble. And then we're going to need a few pillars. Not very many. 8 pillars as well. There we go. So this is everything that we're going to need right here to build this altar. Not counting this block right here, so we actually should get rid of one of those sooty marbles. So let's take a look at it. So from the bottom, it's all sooty marble in a square with 2x2 squares off of the corners. So that should be pretty easy to obtain and actually get. So I'll go ahead and start working on that. So this is pretty easy right here. And then we're going to have 2x2 squares coming off the corners. Not there. There we go. And this is pretty much it for the sooty marble. So bam, just like that. And next, we're going to need to cover the whole edge, except for the little corners of each one, with the brick. So we're going to fill the whole section in with brick all the way around, except for right here where I just placed that one. Everywhere but there. And it's going to go all the way around, just like so. Bam. And then these corners are going to get chiseled. The chiseled marble. Just like that. And now you have a square. And then we'll go from there. Okay, so we have our chiseled there. And then we're going to need 2 pillars up from each one of those squares. So we'll find our pillars. We'll need 2 pillars. These are actually really nice decorative blocks, by the way. Perfect. Alright, and then from there, it gets more of the chiseled marble on top. Perfect. And pretty much, the rest of it is surrounding it with the arches, except for the corners. So we'll just surround the arches, or surround it with arches, all the way around, all but these corner sections. And this is a completed Tier 2 altar. I guess you can call it Tier 2, or you can call it Tier 1. Whatever you want to call it, I guess you can call it as that. Alright, then we're also going to need our luminous crafting table to be placed smack dab in the middle. And as you can see, this is not going to be enough starlight to upgrade this thing, but I did want to see, can I make that other structure, and I can do it right here. Actually, I might want to do it right here on this block. We can try it, though. So I'm going to place it up here on the 9th high block. It's going to get some marble arches. I actually need to make some more marble arches. Let's go ahead and do that. And some chiseled. So marble arches all on the side. Chiseled. This is becoming fairly easy to make since I've done it so many times now. A piece of this right there. And then we're going to get our spectral, place that there. Place our 1 glass lens in it. And then just get rid of all these extra blocks that we don't really need. Alright, and that should be helping this at night. It doesn't seem like it's helping right now, but it will eventually help. Hopefully. Alright, so I'm going to wait till it's nighttime, and then we should be able to craft some stuff in this. It does look like it did help a little bit. But yeah, I have to wait till night, and hopefully this altar is completely full, and then we can make some crafting happen. Hopefully you guys are ready. Alright, so it is nighttime, and we are just about ready to get our craft on. Of course, I have a bunch of guys trying to bug me, but there we go. We should be able to get this thing crafted. As you can see, we got a full altar now. That is awesome. So let's go ahead and get this started. So you're going to make a recipe just like this with your liquid starlight in the center. And as you see, it says it's ready to go. So all we have to do is hit it with our wand, and things should start happening. So let's go ahead and hit this thing. And you should start seeing some cool particle effects. And oh yeah, this bad boy is going to update and upgrade into the Tier 2 altar. I'm calling it a Tier 2. I'm assuming that's what it's called. I don't know. This is either Tier 2 or Tier 1 of the altar, because it's the first time you actually make an actual altar setup. But this is what it looks like. So it's pretty neat. It's got some extra slots off to the side. It's also got a bigger crafting table. So now we have 4 more slots to the side. As you can see there. We're also going to need to light this area up a little bit. I may grab another one of those flowers to kind of help with that. But yeah, this does look really good. You can actually take the illumination powder. I like to stick it on all the sides because it just helps brighten things up and looks really nice. So yeah, we have bumped it up. And as you can see, we're almost there. We almost have a full bar of starlight in this thing. Just not quite. We're just not quite there. Very, very little. But as you see, after doing that, we opened up attunement. So now that we have attunement, we can go in here and see some of the cool things that we can actually do with attunement. But before we get started with that, I would actually like to get working on some of the constellations. So let me zoom out of here, and we'll work on this in another video. But explorations, we still have some more stuff to kind of touch on. and that is the hand telescope. And the hand telescope is pretty simple to make. It just requires some glass panes, same as the other one, and we're gonna need some sticks, and we're gonna need some glass, or some sticks and some wood. Pretty simple there. And I think that's just about it to be able to get the hand telescope. And this thing is pretty neat. I want to get it done before it becomes daytime, because you can't really do it at night or in the middle of the day. So let me go ahead and get that crafted. Bam. And the crafting still works the same way. It looks like, from what I know, this thing... There we go. So this is ready to craft up. And... Bam. We have our hand telescope. Now this guy's pretty cool. Look up in the night sky, and you should come across some constellations. And as you can see, right here is definitely a constellation. You can see whenever you hover over it, you can kind of see how the stars get really bright. If you come across an area, like hopefully I can find one. Let me go out here into the open. Let me go to my roof, I guess, and see if I can see them any better. Oh, there was something right there. Okay, see how it's kind of has that parallax effect? And you can kind of see what it's doing? Perfect. If you hold shift, you can actually draw the lines into the constellation. And this one you can kind of see that it does kind of go out in this kind of direction. And if you're lucky, you can kind of draw it out. But we need to actually kind of look and see. I think I can kind of see the pattern of this guy. I think it goes here to here to here to here, up here, up here. I think. Nope. So we kind of remember that it's in this location. What we'll do is we'll take a look at this. And I don't know what constellation paper it actually is. Okay, it's not that one. Is it this one? I don't think it's that one. Is it going to be this one? Nope, doesn't look like it's that one either. Is it this one? VCO. It could be this one. Let's take a look again. I'm not really seeing it, so... Yeah, I'm not really seeing exactly what it is. Maybe pull out all of my constellation papers and see. I only have these 4. Okay, so I don't think it's that one. It could be this one. I don't think so, though. I really don't think it's that one. Huh, this is a different one. See, if you, you could take a look. It is becoming daytime, so it's going to be harder to spot them. Hopefully I can find another one another night. Let's try again. We're going to try again in one more day and see what we can come across. Alright, so we have a new night, and I kind of want to see, am I going to be able to find anything in this night sky? Because every night sky has its own star set, so every night you could find different constellations. So you have to go really slow with this thing. So it's kind of bad about the hand telescope in itself. And possibly come across another star? Or another star system? Not really seeing much. I'm gonna take a little more time to look around and hopefully find something. Okay, so I actually found one. You can kind of see how it kind of parallaxes here. And this one I think I remember because I've seen it in my paper. So it goes like this. And they're like all connected to this central star. If I do remember. And as you can see, it says discovered of Versio. And the cool thing about this is you can actually see it in the sky once you've found it. So you can see it over there. How cool is that? And I think on the constellation papers, you can kind of find out more about this. I don't know if there's any description or anything like that. I don't remember. But we have found that one. So all you have to do is find a few more. And you don't have to use the hand telescope, but the hand telescope just really helps out with that. But we've done a lot today. We actually got up to the tier 2 altar. So if you guys are following along and Astral Sorcery is something new to you, I hope you're learning something. If you did learn something, please remember to click that subscribe button if you haven't already. And also give this video a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. You guys are awesome. And as always, thanks for watching.